Hey guys, welcome back to Frenemies. I'm Ian, and we're back with some more Luke Cage. So last episode we had the beginning of it. At the very beginning, we had the fight with Luke and John, or Bushmaster, and he destroyed him. Like he was on his butt in like 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes. There's some suspicion that with Mariah and them, their dude or whatever might be ripping them off. Also, Comanche is trying to get some intel on Mariah and their gang. He's helping the police basically get Mariah and them put away. And what else were we? What else happened last episode? You know, Luke was concussed and. Right, Misty, she had her arm, or she didn't get her arm, but the design, Danny sent the design for her robot arm, and I really want her to get that arm this episode. If she doesn't, I'm going to be, well, obviously I'm going to be a little upset. I mean, I know she's going to get it this season, but it's just, I want it now. Please. I'm interested to see how, like, what, give me a second to recollect my brain from all over the floor. I want to see how they go about making it. Like, is it going to be all, not prosthetics, what's the word? I had a word a while, I had the same problem last episode, and then afterwards, I realized what the word was, and now I can't remember it again. There's that. Or are they going to do, like, you know, CGI? Or are they going to do, like, part, you know, that thing I'm trying to say, and CGI? Or, I don't know. I'm curious. I'm curious how it's going to go. Because I know Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., that she had basically, like, this, it was kind of a glove thing. Like, there was, you know, she had something covering her, some black glove or something covering her hand. Then they had, like, metal-looking pieces, basically kind of, like, just glued onto it, at least for the hand, because, you know, she's got to be able to move her hand, and they didn't want to do CGI, which, you know, understandable, because that, one, could look bad, and two, their budget was cut anyway, so, because, you know, stupid reasons, but, you know, they had to work with what they had, and they were saving up their CGI budget for other stuff, you know, like, they're, you know, using bits and pieces here, and for the fact that their budget was cut, and they still did what they did, you know, when they were in space, those scenes were phenomenal. Like, again, sorry, off topic, back to Luke Cage, but yeah, I'm curious to see, like, how they're gonna go about, you know, creating the arm for the show. And at the end, Luke was issued, he's being sued. I'm just curious as to what for. Like, was it cockroach? During editing, I was trying to figure out, like, who the heck would have, you know, issued this to him. Like, wouldn't be Bushmaster. Mariah, he hasn't done anything to her recently that would lead to her doing that. And then Cockroach was beaten. You know, he beat Cockroach, and he didn't confess to, you know, beating on his son and then the son's mother. I don't know if it, like, married or just together, so I can't think of anybody else who it could be. Oh, and Bobby's gonna be leaving. I don't know if that's something, like, if he's gone for the rest of the show, or if he's just gonna be gone for a small portion of it. But no, yeah, I am curious to see who the heck issued this to Luke. Like, what? Anyway, guys, let's go ahead and get into this episode. Ian Stokes. Mariah Stokes.
You can dim the lights a bit, right? His eyes are still sensitive. This is some bullshit.
Cockroach, of course. Forgot their attorney's a prick.
I'll tell the truth. That's a first. Luke, speak your truth.
Fucky! Aye! I didn't know you were gonna be in here.
Been fighting ever since I was 8 years old. Here comes Luke Cage. And after I already defended myself against his savagery, he came and he kicked down the door. to my house, my home.
Oh. It's not my fault. Table's weak. Sorry, Fog.
If you're gonna fight crime, have you considered wearing a mask?
I'm 6'3", black, and bulletproof. You really think wearing a Lone Ranger mask is gonna keep people from figuring out who I am?
Fair.
Maybe. There are people out there who still think Shock G and Humpty Hump are two different people. Digital Underground?
I know who Digital Underground are, Froggy.
Don't look so surprised. I've been known to rock a hoodie back in the day.
Oh, Fog, I miss you, man.
Open. Close.
Yes, it's here. That looks good. Yeah, there's the glove and the... But it looks good, though. Yeah, it's the glove with, like, some little plates stuck onto it. But it looks pretty good. Hey!
Let me call you back.
Wait, you didn't... No reaction? Did you not see the arm?
Hey.
Nice upgrade.
Thanks. Danny and Colleen hooked me up.
That's it, bro.
Seriously, it looks good. You want me to fight a shark?
Well, yeah.
I mean...
But we'll save that for the season finale. We'll start you with something smaller at first, like a honey badger. You can take a honey badger, right?
A honey badger?
Just 1 second.
A honey badger?
Hey, Foggy. It's me.
Wouldn't a crocodile be better?
How much did Beyonce make again?
Press the wrapping already. You're off to a
Alright,
good
so
start.
it's leading up to Hero for Hire, which is why you need Danny.
She hasn't seen him. No one has, not for a few days.
I barely talked to him that night. And who had the time?
If you do see him, give us a call.
You're losing her. Ooh. Ooh. Is he working out in the office? Okay. While on call. Fancy. Seagate. Oh. He's a huge fan. That's right. Okay, so it is this guy then. The guy working for Mariah. Jesus.
It's just taking pictures and shaking hands, right?
That's it. And you'll be well rewarded for your time.
How much?
How much you want?
Our fee is $50.
What my partner means is $150,000.
150. Sounds good.
150 should be your client.
You gotta sell out. Might as well get paid.
What are you not telling me?
I saw a picture of him and Mariah Dillard. Somehow, I am exactly where I'm supposed to be.
You're already in enough trouble fighting crime without a mask.
Oh no.
Nobody's pet for pay. Forget that shit.
Look, it's one night. One night, and you can put this entire lawsuit behind you.
Head for pay.
Mr. Cage.
Dude, welcome to the party, baby.
Hey, man. I gotta admit, this party's a little bigger than I thought.
Same shit. Come on, let's do a lap.
It's cool. I'll be here, just hanging. Hey, how's it going?
Come on. Cut him a break, guys.
Hey, how much can you bench?
It's tougher. You're the Green Monster.
Yeah, no, that's not his name.
Are you guys getting this? Yeah.
Are you guys getting this? This is the dude that's being choked. Are you serious?
Peterson, you are an animal. That's insane.
Oh, you gotta text me that.
Oh, come on. Uh-oh.
You okay?
It's just that you're a big deal, a real hero. My father,
I don't
my
trust
uncles,
you.
my little brother, they all look up to you.
You want a picture?
Would you mind?
Sure.
Thank you.
Hello, you again. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, hey!
Uh-oh, he's gonna not get money. Oh, man. He's gonna get caught or what? Jesus. What is that? It's a freaking huge bullet.
He's paying me back for all the things that I've done. That's why I left the gun unlocked. That's why Earl found it.
No. Listen to me. God wouldn't do that. He knows that you are a good cop. And an even better man.
No, 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 no. Please, no. Bushmaster?
Please, everyone calm down. Everyone calm down.
Okay. Safe to say it was Bushmaster.
I got another treat. Who wants to shoot a bulletproof man?
Okay, guys, that's a little much. Granted, it's not gonna hurt him, but that's a little.
Put it down.
Oh, come on, Luke, have a little fun.
You shoot that and ricochets could kill somebody. And put it down.
You making me look bad, huh? Don't do that, huh? You want that 150, don't you? Then hop to it, pet bitch. Hired you to do a job. Not do it.
The heck? What are you doing? Distraction. Oh no, Bushmaster. Jump! Uh-oh. It's gonna blow up, ain't it?
Shut up, man!
Hey, jumped! Like I said. Guys, you don't have... Whoa.
Why does Bushmaster want you?
I don't know. I don't even know the guy.
He knows you.
Look, listen, please. You gotta help me. You gotta protect me, man. Please.
You want to hire this hero? The price just doubled.
Yeah, hero for hire, my man. There we go. Oh, there we go. Starting it up. Hero for hire. Yeah, boy. So excited for that. Oh man, that's all cool. That's oh wow. Finally getting Hero for hire, and now Lou's finally gonna be able to get pay off his, the rent for Pop Shop. was wondering when they were going to do the Hero for Hire thing. So that means they had to bring Danny in soon. Well, they don't have to. I guess they can go a different route. But, I mean, come on. He's got to be part of the Hero for Hire. He's got to get a little better and a little more competent first. But, you know, we can improve that in writing. We should be able to. They haven't yet, but they could. I was wondering if I was suspecting that it was Bushmaster. But at first I thought that Cockroach had killed or seriously injured his girlfriend, wife, whatever, or his son. But no, he did. His head is off. So at least he's not getting away with it. So, you know, upside. And it led to Bushmaster led to Hero for Hire. So there's that. That's pretty cool. That one girl, I'm just read. This is you know, this is kind of jumping into a random spot in the show, or in the episode. I'm probably looking too into this, but the girl that, like, you know, she was, you know, timid to approach, she was timid and reluctant to approach Luke at first, and, you know, then, you know, asked for a picture and stuff. Was that somebody that we should be looking out for, or was that just kind of leading into him seeing the dude that was, you know, gonna shoot at him? I'm pretty sure if he were trying to be spotted watching or looking suspicious, you know, to lead up to that distraction bit. But yeah, I could be, you know, just looking into that, but she just seemed, it just seemed suspicious. I didn't trust her in you know, when she was coming up. But I think she was just a random person who wanted a picture for her brother, so she says. She could have just wanted it herself. Dude, that guy smashed a bottle on Luke's head simply because he wanted to see it happen. He wanted to see that it didn't affect him. Like, dude, what did... He's not a toy, guys. Like, don't do that. You don't do that kind of thing. Like, what the crap? And then, like, when Luke obviously kind of, like, loses it, or not loses it, but he's, like, frustrated, and picks up the guy, you know, holds him up, and then he's just like, dude, you getting this? Are you guys getting this? Man, you got issues. That's what you got. Afterwards, they're all excited. It's like, man, send it to me. You gotta text that to me. And like, man, I got you. Them people, man. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I was right. Obviously, I was right about the Cockroach being the one that was issuing him the you know, that was suing him and such. And I completely forgot about the prick lawyer that they have on their payroll. Now the long runner really didn't matter because, you know, he's dead now, so it's whatever. But still, in that, you know, in that instant, you know, it was just such a bull situation. Like, it was so frustrating because he knew he was going to be getting away with that crap, and they had him. Well, I don't know if they had him. It might have been just something he decided to do. But he's, you know, fake the intensity of his injuries. He didn't have a broken arm. He didn't have a limp. All that crap. And understandably, Luke was getting pretty pissed off when he was telling this bull story, and ends up, you know, just doing this, trying to keep his cool, and breaks the table. That didn't look good. That's not good. But yeah, it was so cool seeing Foggy. He's let's see, I know he was in a little bit of Jessica Jones and some Defenders, and I think that was it thus far. I mean, obviously apart from Daredevil, but it was cool, like, having him in, and he was a good portion of the episode. Like, obviously it wasn't like half the episode, but he was in for, like, you know, a good amount of scenes, which surprised me, and it was really cool seeing him again. Like, I miss Foggy, I miss Matt, and I miss Karen. I can't wait for Daredevil season 3. I wonder if he's gonna. Well, I mean, he could. I mean, I don't know why he could be in it, because I mean, he's in Luke Cage, so that, I mean, he could be in Daredevil too. But he's gonna have to, you know, probably him and Karen probably still meet up, maybe. Yeah, I want to see them get together again, and I want to see what's gonna happen with Matt and Kingpin and Bullseye. I think Bullseye is gonna be off topic again. So it is this kind of what Mariah, like, you know, the whole trying to set up this organization for for single mothers in need. Is that really what she's been wanting to do? You know, like actually take care of Harlem? She was just doing it by the means that she had? Because she seems to actually want to help and you know, take care of Harlem. You know, she's just going about it some pretty messed up ways. And I was really hoping that the daughter would finally turn away from her, because she doesn't need that in her life. She doesn't need the trouble she'll inevitably bring. Obviously, with the scene with the 3 heads on pikes, or on whatever they were on. So she's gonna get mixed up with that and possibly hurt, maybe killed, and then she doesn't deserve that. She seems like a nice woman, and she's got her own little. Well, she's got her own shop. You know, help people with natural resources and such. No, yeah, because I wasn't sure if she was leaving to actually leave, or if she was leaving the room to go change, and she went to change, and then she met her there. So Missy's arm, okay, it actually looks pretty good, and it is the just like, you know, a sleeve, and there's some other thing that, you know, to show that it's like kind of connect to the rest of her arm, but it's a black sleeve with some pieces, like, well, there's obviously probably some other stuff, or not just a piece is strapped. I think it might be like a, you know, I don't remember what it looks like, but there's something like you might pull over or clasp onto the arm. But then it's got on the glove part of the whole sleeve, you know, she's got those metal or plastic pieces, whatever they're gonna be using, pieces strapped to the glove, so it looks like it's, you know, not real, obviously, like it's mechanical and not just a sleeve, which is kind of what I was thinking they were gonna go with. Well, obviously, one of the routes I thought I had to figure they were gonna go with, because Luke Cage isn't necessarily isn't heavy on CG, on any CG, or CGI. None of the Marvel Netflix shows are really. I mean, they'll obviously, there are moments, but they're not like, it's not like riddled throughout the shows. I think either Iron Fist, no, because that he only lights the hand up every now and then. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, not a lot of the, you know, all the Marvel Netflix shows. They don't really do a lot in terms of CGI. So, but no, yeah, it looks pretty good. Obviously you can tell it is just a sleeve, but I mean, there's not a lot you can do with that. But all in all, it looks pretty good. What is it? It's really gonna bug me that I can't remember the term for it though. Practical? I think it's practical. Well, for now, I'm just gonna use practical until I'm told otherwise. So yeah, I am glad that they went up the practical effect, because it could have been touchy, or looked you know, a little off if it were, you know, CGI. But they could have done, like, you know, some CGI, some practical effect, because that's how Vision's done. You know, he's got, you know, he has makeup and he has this kind of bodysuit thing, but he also has a light layer. I don't know how light it is, but he has a layer of CGI over that to add, like, you know, to make it more, not just makeup look like, had sleek look without having to put like too much prosthetics on his face. But you know, make it look like it's not. I don't know. It you know, whatever they do, whatever it looks like, you know, that's how, you know, they do what they do to make it look like that, and kind of like the shine or white, like, you know, shimmer through the lines in his face. So they could have done that too, and that might have turned out pretty well as well, or pretty good also. But no, yeah, the practical effect route, it you know, it worked out. I like it. I like the way it looks. So I'm excited she finally has her arm. I mean, it's only the 5th episode, so it's not like we waited that long, but you know, I'm glad she has it. So also, I'm impressed that, well, I like how, like, whenever she has the new arm, but it's like it's they're having her have it. They're having her play it to where it's like, the movements are stiff, which I mean, actually, I'm pretty sure it kind of is, just because of some of the pieces are a little thick and possibly, clunky or whatever. So it probably is a little stiff moving, but like, to where, they were saying that it's not, it's not exactly a simple connection, like they have to connect, the arm to a bunch of all the remaining nerves in her arm, what's left of her arm, so that it'll move to her, the commands that from her brain, where how a hand would normally work. So I think it's cool that they're, putting that little detail that was like, it's gonna take a little bit to, basically calibrate and to get used to how it moves and stuff, and for the brain, I guess, maybe to like get the I guess the fingers to move in the way that they should, because it's new. It's almost like if you're newborn and you have you're figuring out how to, not really figuring out, but like whenever your hands the grip isn't the same as if you're older. So stuff like that. I think that's just kind of a cool detail that I'm glad that they put that in. I mean, I probably wouldn't have noticed it if they didn't. Maybe, but I'm glad that they did put it in there, and they kind of basically pointed out, what the guy's saying, that it's not going to be that simple. So that was really cool. When the cops came by, Mariah's the family first building that she has, and brought up that what's his name again, Mark Higgins is missing. Now for a second I thought that she had something to do with it, but obviously apparently they didn't. Because Shade said, when Shade said that we actually didn't do anything, but after he said that, I was like, was it Bushmaster, trying to tear her down from the inside, both like, taking away what, the people that kind of are holding her up in a sense, because Mark Higgins isn't like obviously someone that's exactly in her corner by choice, but he sold her the majority shareholders of the company or whatever it is that they were doing, and putting it out in public, which is politically screwing her over as well, and publicly, so because they probably won't want to immediately go to that place or something. The public eye will be a little skeptical of her now because of that. So I mean, they might just be scared, and it might simply just be to like to scare her, which it seemed like it might have, because she wasn't expecting that. Like, why would she assume that the three heads would be sitting there on pikes and open the door for the public to see? Obviously she doesn't know, but no, yeah, but. Apart from it being a surprise, it seems to have noticeably shaken her. So now you see why you need to be worried. Shade was trying to tell you, he's gonna be coming for you. Ray's weird. He's. I mean, I get being a fan, but like you're going around and taking everything that the person's touched. And I know people are like that, but it's kind of weird. And I was gonna write down, that. It was kind of creepy what he was doing, like getting all the things that, are related to Luke and that have, obviously touched Luke and stuff like that. And I don't know why I didn't write it down, or I just forgot, or I was like, it's whatever. I just put he's weird. He's a weird fan. But then Luke comes in saying it's kind of creepy. So, he did it for me. And then Foggy's saying it's kind of weird creepy, or a good creepy. And I was like, or he said in a good way. And I was like, can't really, I guess you can. Either way, no Foggy. I know he knows. But, I'm pretty sure the guy will be fine if he doesn't seem someone that'd be offended too easily. Also, it seems Comanche is, feeling very, he's regretting having, turning on Shades and possibly getting him taken out, put away again. Because I'm pretty sure it wasn't an easy decision to betray him. Because it seems like they were pretty close. But I wonder if like Bushmaster was blocking Ray's calls somehow. I don't know, because they're trying to, Shades and them were trying to reach him, but they couldn't get through, or he wouldn't answer back or something. But then, obviously later on, we show that Bushmaster's getting at the people that are connected to them, and they tried to kidnap Ray, and so I'm wondering if he's blocking if Bushmaster is blocking calls, and then so that he can get to him. So I'm wondering if that's why he hadn't gotten back with him, or if he hasn't even gotten. I wonder if he even got the calls. Oh, I liked when they said when Luke said, "I'm not a pet for pay." Little nod to Hero for Hire. That was clever. I really like that. And he almost said it. No wait, you want a hero for hire? I think he said at the end, didn't he? Right? And they were hinting at that first, and I thought that was just gonna be their little nod to that. But no, I think they actually said it at the end too. So we gotcha. Don Trail. Cockroach's real name is Don Trail, and he wants to be named Cockroach. He wants to be called Cockroach. Like, why? What does that do for you? It's not an intimidating name. You just sound like a creep. You sound like a disgusting creep. I don't understand what about this name appeals to you. It reminds me of freaking Lala. Latavius. He wants to be called Lala. I mean, your name is so much. Your actual name is so much better than what the flashback with Misty and when she was looking back on Scarf, and when they were at the precinct and they were having a drink. It seemed kind of like he was trying to bring her in on the fold. Like, we can, whenever there's this person who's guilty of something and they're a bad person, we can plant evidence, and it's okay because they're guilty already. We just can't find the proof, but this way we can snag them, and they can, we can keep these people safe and all that stuff. Because this guy's obviously was a douche. He was ripping old women off, so I mean that's not a person that you want on the streets. I mean, this guy deserves to be put away. Like, who the heck? How can someone be okay with that? Like, it's an elderly woman. You're scamming her of her money, and she needs that. She's like, why? Anyway, but yeah, and that almost brought Misty. Looking back on that almost brought Misty to plant evidence on Cockroach. I'm not sure how I feel about that, because I mean, obviously I don't think he doesn't deserve it, because he does, and I know it's not, and I know it's to put this guy, this bad person, from hurting his son and his family, his son and his wife or girlfriend, for hurting them anymore and putting them in danger, possibly killing them, or getting them killed. I know it's in a sense justifiable, and a lot of people would say, if it's for something good, it's to keep these people safe, then you should do it. Whether it's, you can't be thinking of you should, in this sense, in this moment, you can't be thinking, this isn't right, this is against the law and all this stuff. And some people would, not necessarily be okay with it, but they're just like, it has to be done. But, there's a line that, I don't know. I don't know, like, she didn't do it, which I was glad, actually. So I guess that's where, that shows where I stand in that situation. But if she had done it, I don't know. Because a lot of us would like to think that we wouldn't, if we were put in that situation, we wouldn't go through it. But that's just such a hard, like, when you see somebody in that danger and not, being too scared to do anything about it, because this guy would kill you if you found out that you'd still know, even if he didn't find out, even if he suspected it, or if he just like, that was just his initial like jump to conclusion that this person sold me out, he would, no doubtedly try to kill her. So I don't know, man. Being put in a situation like that, it's hard to say which way you'd go, like what decision you'd make. Like, I would like to say that I wouldn't go that route, but if that situation was, or a similar situation was to be put in front of me, or if someone who I knew personally and was close to were in that kind of danger, I can't immediately say that I wouldn't do something like that. That I wouldn't do everything in my power to protect them, to keep them safe, and put what's putting them in danger away, as far away from them as possible. So it's a difficult decision. So, but yeah, guys, another great episode of Luke Cage, and it's really picking up. Like, I mean, it had picked up last episode and the episode before. It's not, I don't enjoy, like, when something's slow. It's not like it was boring me. I'm just saying, like, action wise and the situations, just, things are starting to, like, they're heading in a direction. It's there's this thing that Luke's got to protect this, Ray, Bushmaster's making his move, publicly, threatening Mariah. I know this is necessarily the case, but showing almost that side of her life to the public. Well, he's probably not going to be sued anymore. Luke is probably not going to be sued anymore because the guy's dead. So, there's nobody to get to be pushing charges anymore. Oh yeah. Well, real quick though, like, why did Shades help? Like, was he trying to protect Ray? So, like, if they shot more bullets, the possible ricochets would shoot Ray. I don't know. Like, why did he help? He took that guy out that was about to shoot at Luke, because he knows that it wouldn't have affected him, but he stopped it. So maybe he was just trying to stop the bullet from ricocheting everywhere and hitting someone. Maybe he's protecting himself too. So I don't know. But yeah, it's getting crazy. So I'm wondering I'm excited to see next episode, because she's got her arm and she sees the dead body of Cockroach, and then it was made public. The 3 heads, and obviously Cockroach is one of the heads on the pikes, and so Luke and them are probably gonna Luke and Misty are probably gonna team up and really go after the Bushmaster guy and try to do it and follow leads that they have. And I really hope Claire comes back soon. I'm really sad that she's not there right now and that they split up initially, or at least taking a break, one of the two. But yeah, I'm really excited to see next week's episode. So. I can't wait. I hate doing this once a week right now. I'm used to binging these shows. I'd be done with this show by now, but yeah, doing this is, it's only fair. I either do 2 or once a week. So yeah, but thank you guys for watching this episode. If you enjoyed it, please go ahead and check out our channel. And if you like the rest of the content, go ahead and subscribe. And if you think this is content you think your friends would enjoy, go ahead and share it with them. We really appreciate that, and obviously don't mind at all. Also look forward to a new show coming up soon. Gonna be putting that out relatively soon. It'll possibly be up before this video, so you probably already know about it, so it's not really a surprise. It depends. We'll see how it goes with the schedule. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next episode.